Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Decisiones Toxicas episode.
3.
So, it's been a minute.
Llegamos bien tardes, pero ¿sabes qué? It's better that we're here. Better late than never, como dice la gente buena, ¿verdad?
Pues, we're gonna give you guys right now, before we get into the topics, maybe a little bit of an update. You wanna go first? Go ahead.
Just an update. We are both sick as fuck, so that's why we sound like todas mocosas and everything. Is because of COVID.
What? I was about to say constipated.
No.
Congested
Because los mocos, la mala energía de la gente.
We even got our
Sí,
stuff. Sponsor us, Powered in Gatorade, okay?
Pero no, nos llegó el COVID. Y luego yo, para chingarla más, tengo strep throat, COVID ear infection.
Estamos pa' la verija, pa'l yonke, güey.
I know. But yeah, a little update. I guess I manifested it. I have a man.
A man. Like, 3 things that you wish like could happen for you this year.
Honestly, I just want to get pregnant. And I want to find a husband.
That's so crazy to me. Like, in episode 1 and 2, she was like,
Ahora nomás falta el pinche anillo, pero a poquito, güey.
For real. Time's like, hold on. Give me a minute,
Deja probarlo un poquito más. But yeah, he's really good, He's tall. He's a trainer. Let me not hype him up too much, because then when bitches say, my man, look what happened to Kiki Palmer.
Well, so I don't really know much about that, but I just saw that he posted about like what her outfit, which I don't think it was that scandalous. I feel like she looked really good. I feel like she's the thing that may have been a little bit like inappropriate was the way that she was kind of like dancing up on Usher. That did give single bitch energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But again, she's an entertainer. That's her life, and he could have talked about her in private.
I'm saying though, like that the way he handled it, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about that. It's not my business. Me vale verga.
Pero lo que quiero decir es que ella dijo my man, y luego el segundo día.
Yeah, a lot of bragging about it, and then.
Por eso no digo nada. Yo nomás digo update. Ya tengo hombres, ya me escuchó the universe, y ya.
We'll see. So I've been writing more. Starting to do my videos a little bit more. My personal channel, I got like 1,500 now. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what I can do there to like prosper that shit, get more into my writing and my paintings. I've been painting a lot more. So I've been focusing a lot what I like to do. I've been manifesting. So that's great. We're doing good. We're good. Well, I feel like I've been pretty happy lately. Like way like bigger improvement than last year for sure. So that's exciting. So first topic, what you want to talk about? Like, come on, let's get into the chisme. Because I know estas pinches viejas verduleras, guangas, payasas, y también whoever's actually supporting us, our beautiful toxicas, like, yes. But también hay esas viejas mitoteras que nomás quedan
ahí. Ya sabemos quién son,
Sí, nomás vienen pa'l morbo, viejas morbosas. Hay unas viejas bien morbosas, and this is for some people specific, okay? They want to keep up with us like it's keeping up with the Kardashians. Pues no.
And I know it sounds like, we're getting ahead of ourselves because we have 5 subscribers, pero no, la familia son bien pinches chismosas.
A veces la familia son las que más te tiran, güey. Son las que son las más pinches malas ondas. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. ¿Quién chingados nos está llamando? Hold on, it's my brother. I'll call him back later. But, ¿qué vamos a hablar primero?
Let's talk about, so, I think it was like...
I love how we're matching. We're wearing like these big hoodies and stuff. It's because we're gotta be comfy when we're sick, okay?
Yeah, literally. So let's talk about the club. When we went to this club here. It's a little, it's a little bar but slash club. I guess that's how they all are. But no, it's really like open in the daytime as a bar, and then at night it's a club. It's really cool. Pues yo salí con mi novio, and we went with a bunch of group of friends, and I'm getting nervous thinking about it. I'm not even gonna talk about that one part, but we just had a good time. We were all chilling, we were dancing, we were vibing. And the thing about me is My toxic red flag is that sometimes when I go with my boyfriend or I go with people, I tend to wander. And it's not because I want to act like I'm single. It's just I tend to wander and I want to talk to all the girls.
We're just having fun.
I don't want to stick to one place. And not only that, but I have severe ADHD, bitch. Can you imagine me sitting in one place? No, even when I clean, it's a mess. But
yeah.
I know. I should have known if something was in the air because it was a full fucking moon.
It was, but I don't think we knew that until the night was over.
Yeah. But let me tell you, cuando el diablo te quiere encontrar, te viene a encontrar. Hijo de su chingada madre. I was at the club minding my own business. And let me tell you, I look al 10. Es el día que me arreglé and I didn't even try that hard.
Her makeup, her hair, the outfit. Let me tell you about the outfit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was giving.
It was backless, okay?
Yes.
Just to say, I don't even have titties, but they was out.
It was very sexy, very like sheer, very like diamond, like very
the
much.
Shirt was
it was
diamond.
giving Rihanna poured up vibes, like.
Period.
It was giving.
It was giving. And yo casi nunca quiero salir y no sé por qué esta noche quise salir, pero luego cuando me estaba...
ganitas de
salir. Tell me why I saw my, so this is why I tell y'all bitches, or I'm gonna tell y'all now, advice for me, never shit where you eat. Never shit where you eat, meaning don't fucking talk to any of your coworkers, don't date your coworkers, none of that. Mm-hmm. Because I was dating this guy, which is my ex, he's very toxic. I was very toxic in the relationship. It was just toxic overall, okay? It was both sides.
It was too much.
It was too much. I saw my ex coworkers and I was like, fuck, le van a avisar que estoy aquí. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, I have a restraining order against him. Things got very bad. Tell me why. I see his fucking little ass coming in and I'm like, fuck. And then as soon as I see him, I see one of my other exes. I'm like, puta madre. And then when I see him, I see my other roommate that me and her don't even talk no more. No bad vibes or anything. We just don't talk. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and I turn around and there's another coworker. There's 6 of my old coworkers, 2 of my exes, 2 of my old roommates. And I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to get out. But tell them what happened during my situation and me frantically looking. Because in the midst of all that, I lost my boyfriend. Because like I said, I like to wander. And I had to go pee like 2 times back to back. Because cuando yo tomo, cuando estoy bailando, tengo que ir al baño cada 5 minutos. Lo perdí.
Same. So it was drama. Like she had her own issues. And then my life is not any more calmer, baby. Her sister... her boyfriend and my little special guy friend that I had at the moment, not no more, and his friend, we all pulled up, okay? So we came in deep, okay, baby? So me and my cousin, her sister, Shay, me and her together were party animals, definitely.
Yeah, y'all are.
So we go to the bar, we get ourselves drinks. We kind of like go right away into the dance floor. We forget about them in a way, like not in a petty way, but it was just like we're just like, okay, we in there. So we ended up like, she comes up and like, what's up, like, and then she'll wait, y'all, like we can't ditch them type shit. So she goes back, I wait a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, like maybe like let me go ahead and ask them, like include them, you know, because her boyfriend was already in the dance floor too with her after that.
Yeah,
so
he's my biggest fan, bitch. As soon as I tell him let's go, he's like, I'm coming.
Yes, and I tell him and I'm like, hey, like I'm gonna give him a nickname. I'm gonna give him let's call him Edgar. So I was telling Edgar, I'm like, come on, bro, like why y'all just standing over here like statues? That's literally what I said.
Trees, like guys at the quinceañera.
So Lord Fuaqua, his friend, and Edgar were just standing there being lame as fuck, and he's like, hey, like you go ahead and go in there and then I'll catch you up in a little bit. These motherfuckers take like 15 minutes to come up.
Bitch, they took longer than that.
No, they took like, I don't know, they took their time. I wasn't really paying attention. Me and my cousin Shay were dancing. Her and her boyfriend were dancing. So then after that, like they ended up coming, and then I ended up like talking to him a little bit, but he's giving me the cold shoulder. So then I just end up getting another drink myself. He wasn't buying me no drinks that night. He was acting mad weird.
He was acting
super weird because that's not like him. He always buys me drinks like as soon as we get in the club. So I'm like, whatever, I'm not even gonna trip. I got my own money, you know. So me and my other cousin Shay were dancing, and then tell them what he was doing, because you were over there and I wasn't. Like, what was his, like, how was he acting? Like, what was he saying or what?
He was just acting mad weird. Like, so me and my boyfriend had a conversation prior, which I will not discuss on here. We had a conversation prior, and we had both came to an agreement on what we were going to do.
Like in the club.
Yeah, we had an agreement. We were talking whatever because this is something that I've been wanting to do. So we both discussed it and we were okay with it. But I hate when other people try to put their input on my relationship and what's going on. And maybe that's my bad for telling my friends. Well, or so I thought was my friend, telling my friends what was going on. And he wanna try to like kind of envenenarlo y decirle que no le creas, está haciendo una trampa, she's just being...
Like, he was being venenoso, metiche, cizañoso.
Yeah.
Lord Facua.
Like, trying to tell him that I'm not going to stick to my agreement. Like, and it's nothing bad, it's just I do not want to discuss it on here.
Okay.
And it's just like, why are you being so dumb, bro? Metido. Like, why are you caring what we're doing? Like, what I decide what goes on in my relationship, we decide together. And whether we're arguing or not, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell everyone everything's okay. And we weren't arguing.
And then it's like, she and her man, only those two people, one, A and B. It only takes two to tango.
Exactly.
They know what their agreements are, they're comfortable with, their limits, their boundaries. Why is your input in it? Why are you doing this? That's weird.
And then he was trying to tell Edgar, like, oh, like, be careful, like, trying to just
like, saying shit was gonna get messy, basically.
Yeah.
No, and that's not even the whole point. The whole point is that when he saw me dancing, he started getting mad, didn't he?
He started getting butthurt, like, he trying to act like, what is she doing, blah, 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 and I'm like...
And then, wasn't he saying that I was ignoring him and stuff?
Like, go dance with her.
And I try to include him and stuff, but I'm like, you're just standing next to your homeboy, so it's kind of awkward. So then she came up to me, and then the whole time Shay was telling me, they're mugging us. Edgar and Laura Frocco, they're mugging us. They keep looking over here. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And then she came up to me, she's like, hey, like, he looks really mad. Like, he's saying that you're ignoring him. Yeah. So I went up and I tried to talk to him. I tried to, like, hug up on him, you know, because we're like that, you know. And then he kind of, like, pushed me off. I'm like, oh, like, I'm going to respect you. You don't want me on you. Like, that's fine. But, like, I'm not going to be here bored with you.
You're not begging him either.
Yeah, and then I go help her look for her boyfriend. I come back, and there's two bitches, like, dancing near him. But, like, the club, it's like, this is him, right? The bitch is, like, this much, and she's twerking. There's two bitches, like, twerking almost on him, and he's not moving. So I grabbed him like this, and I'm like, why the fuck are you letting bitches, like grind on you almost? And then he's like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck off me. Like, I'm not your crash dummy. And he yelled at me. And I was like, oh, fuck no. Like, he had never yelled at me. Like, honestly, I really never had a guy, like, yell at me. So I was like, what is going on? Like, he's tripping.
Yeah.
So that just threw me off completely. And I was just, like, not enjoying myself no
more. He was
just
being very disrespectful. And I understand, like, she shouldn't have done that. But at the end of the day, like... You came with someone, so you gotta respect that person when you guys come together.
Oh, and
regardless of your relationship or not.
This is why I grabbed him like that, because I know I did wrong, but this is why I grabbed him like that. When I had came back, when she had told me, oh, like, he's saying you're ignoring him, he told me, why? He said, you know what you're doing, and I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, if I was doing what you're doing, you would be pissed. Just when I do it back, don't be mad.
She wasn't doing nothing.
That's why. I don't know if he thought I was, like, kind of, like, dancing on guys, because it was a small-ass club.
But there was no guys around you.
There was a lot of people around me. It was a lot of guys and girls, but I was literally specifically right behind Shay.
That's what I'm saying. So, around you, of course, it's a fucking club. But, like, near you, I don't think so. You were, like, right next to Soraya.
No, there was, but it was like I wasn't even looking at them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. People are just...
But that pissed me off because he said that, and then I see girls dancing on him, so I'm like, oh, you're trying to provoke me, and then when you get a reaction, now you're acting brand new. So, and then she ended up finding her man, and then y'all ended up leaving.
Yeah, because it was just like he felt really uncomfortable. Like he said, like he kept saying the energy was off. And, like, one thing about me and him, like, I don't know what it is, but ever since we've met each other, like, we've been able to, like, sense when things are about to occur or when, like, it's really weird. So we just, like, we left. And when we got home, like, when we came back to my place, we just, like, showered and we hung out and we just went to bed. Like, I was so fucking exhausted. And then, of course, we have what did we have, like, the carne asada, like, this weekend?
Yeah, so my night did not end that early. Like,
This bitch was out until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
we were, because he ended up kind of like having me drop him and his Lord Farquaad off at the bar. Mind you, it was he's a fucking pet. Mind you, it was already 1:30 in the morning, so they were there for 30 minutes. And then my cousin Shay and I, we went to after party, and that shit is open till like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were out there having fun. There were strippers. It was a bar club. Like, it had food. Like, it was everything. It was lit as fuck. Like, we met a lot of people. It was lit as fuck. So I was like, okay, like, you're trying to ruin my night. Because I usually, like, when he does fucked up shit to me, I usually just stay home and be bored and, like, sad.
And she thinks a lot of shit.
So I was like, whatever. So this time, he saw me. I was outside. He kept seeing all my stories. He was seeing all my stories. And then he ended up blocking me the next day. So I'm blocked. I've been blocked for almost a week. And I'm like, I feel like I did do something wrong, but I feel like he shouldn't have yelled at me either, so we were both wrong. So,
and I feel like you've tried to, like, cause he unblocked you for a second, and you try to tell him, like, communicate or don't message me at all, and he didn't want to communicate, so then he blocked her again. Like, bro, that's not how things work here. This is like, we are not in high school no more.
Oh yeah, and mind you, we were arguing. We were arguing that night because I think he was mad that I was having fun. Like, he was really mad. Like, he sent me a whole paragraph arguing with me.
You think you're fucking done? You're gonna stay home?
Like, bro, I already, like...
Men are ridiculous
sometimes. I already tried with you. I'm not finna keep trying.
Men are very ridiculous sometimes.
But 4th of July was really fun. Like, what did y'all do for 4th of July? We had, like, carne asada, fruta, cookout. We had a pool, like, get together.
Everything. Even though, like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, I went swimming for like an hour. Y luego ya me dio sueño. Me fui a dormir.
I think that's when you first started getting sick, to be honest.
Yeah, I was sick. I didn't know I was sick until like the 5th, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to go get tested.
That's when she went to the doctor.
Because I was like, something's wrong.
She was like, okay, like, I deadass feel like shit. Like, what's going on? Let me go see. And then I went the next day after her.
And they're like, y'all both have COVID.
And I'm like, oh, interesting, whatever.
Yeah. I feel bad because we were out and about, but we have to have gotten it at the club or something. And you know what, I know this sounds really dumb, but, like, I really thought, like, COVID had slowed down a lot.
I heard it was extinct, like.
And I don't know about extinct, but yeah. I thought it was, like, pretty much, like, almost gone too, though. I didn't think it was still gonna affect me this bad. I've had it, like, twice already.
The whole issue with me was that, like, Lord Farquaad, we thought he was cool because we hung out with him even without my little sneaky link or whatever. We hung out with him. We picked him up. Like, we actually, like...
He's like a little brother to us.
Like, we actually spent quality time with him, like, without his friend. Like,
and let me keep you in mind that he doesn't have a car, so I would always pick him up, drop him off. We would discuss, like, deep-ass shit. And, like, for him to do that shit like that, it's just grimy. Like, mind your business.
Yeah.
It's very grimy, very immature of you.
It is crazy because, like, we didn't see that side of him until that night. Like, I don't know. It was too
That's
much.
why I think what I've learned from that situation is never trust somebody who's so willing to do what another person says so fucking quick.
I know, because he was giving pet. I'm not gonna lie. He was giving, like, he's Edgar's pet. Like, dead ass.
Bitch, he was literally on the leash. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not even trying to be mean, but, like if that man, if Edgar told him jump 4 feet, he would say when, where.
How soon do you need it done?
Yeah.
Like.
It's very much really weird. And it's just funny because, like, Edgar was talking shit behind his back.
Yeah, he always would be like, oh, like, jealous, thinking that I want Lord Farquaad or that Lord Farquaad wants me, but it wasn't nothing like that. It was always, like, respectful. And keep in mind, Lord Farquaad wanted Shay the whole time. Like, the whole time.
The whole fucking time, bro. Even remember when we tried, like, helping him find people, he was like, nah.
No, like,
he wanted his little Shay.
He wanted her, but she didn't want him. She saw right through his ass.
Right away, too, like, the next day after meeting him.
Yeah, like, the first day she did want him, but then, like, the next day she was like, nah, like,
I'm not feeling the vibe.
Not it. Like, he's not it.
And one thing about Shay, that bitch, she has, like, this intuition about people. Like, we need to start trusting that bitch a little bit more.
Yeah, because definitely she knew what the fuck was going on.
She may not know what people in her own life, but she knows when it comes to other people that she cares about.
Yeah, I was, like, shocked.
Like that. When it gets pendeja, pero...
Yeah, it was crazy. I ended up seeing somebody at after party too, like this other girl's cousin. She was like, I see you young bitches. I'm like, we're just having fun, just like you, bitch.
That's, I don't know. I like that vibe though.
She was lit. She was super lit.
Yeah.
I was like, where's your sneaky cousin? But yeah, it was funny as fuck. I don't know. I feel like overall the weekend was pretty lit. Like,
It was. For me, I feel like it just went by really, really fast. Like, too fast.
it did.
Like, I blinked my eyes and boom, we're here.
It did. So any new goals that you want to accomplish or?
I do want to accomplish. So I don't know if anyone knows or if I said this before, if I sound like a broken record, because yo me repito mucho porque se me olvida la neta todo. Pero mi teléfono. Anyways, I have severe BPD, so I really want to try to wake up early in the morning and write down my emotions before I go to work, so that negative energy can just stay on the paper. And then at the end of the week, I want to burn all the
That's smart.
all the hojas. Because remember, you said you used to do that. You used to write, and then you used to feel better.
Yeah, I still write to this day. I don't burn it, but like, I do write. I write songs. I write stories.
Oh, and I do want to get back into poetry too. Remember I told you I want to do poetry slam. And that's very nerdy of me, but I used to do poetry a lot. I used to do poetry about God a lot. I don't know if I want to necessarily do poetry about God, but I definitely want to get back into poetry, and I definitely want to learn how to control my emotions, because I feel like I go from being calm to being angry in like a millisecond.
Yeah.
It's very bad. Very, very bad. I don't know, and I guess I manifested wanting a relationship so bad, but now I'm having like a hard time not trauma dumping, if you will, onto someone from my prior relationships.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be hard sometimes to be like, it's good to be true.
Too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm a firecracker. This man is so calm.
That's kind of what I feel like what makes a relationship the opposites attract type shit.
He's
and
so
it sounds
calm.
corny, but it's true, because I can't be with somebody that's just like me. Because
no, but when he gets angry, I do be getting a little scared.
yeah, because those are the worst ones when they're mad.
Yeah, not like he's gonna hate me or anything, but like I get scared. Like, oh damn, like he said, "Say," I said.
It's just respect. It's not
I'm sad.
like fear.
Like the TikTok says, I'm sad.
Ooh.
But no, like, he is so romantic. He is so sweet. He is so thoughtful. He gives me flowers, like, I want to say, like, once every 2 weeks. Like, as soon as my flowers are dead,
that's
he comes and replaces them. Like, yeah. And the way that he asked me out.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. He's just, that's why I want to, like, and it's weird because I've never wanted to be a better person, and I know I should want that for myself. But now, like, I want to be a better person for, like, me and him in our future.
Yeah, definitely.
And even if he's not the one, that's perfectly fine. And he has taught me to, well, he's trying to teach me to be really patient, because he's so patient with me. He is so calm. He's so understanding. He's so sweet. And then there's me. Like, I'm always running my mouth. I need to learn how to shut the fuck up. But I'm trying to, like, when I'm upset, I just
get a
like,
balance, yeah.
I need to chill. So, yeah.
That's exciting.
That's my goal. Controlar la enojada que estoy.
Yeah. It's not always easy, but it's definitely possible. Because I used to be a fucking hurricane bitch. I had a lot of anger problems.
You've been getting really good at communicating, though.
And, oh yeah, you did say that was one of my issues when we first started the podcast.
No, this bitch is getting really good. Like, I remember when something happened, like, last week with her job. Yeah. She literally texted me saying, like, hey, like, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk right now. And I said, thank you for telling me. I completely understand. So I left her alone the whole day.
Yeah, I didn't even talk to my mom that day. The only person I did talk to was my guy best friend, but that's because he just, I don't know, for me, he just knows what to say in the moment. Yeah. So I talked to him and I got fucking drunk. But that's how I deal with it. I drink one day and I cry one day and then I'm done with it. Yeah. That's how I deal with it. But
I know my problem is I try to fix things.
I knew it was I knew for, like, deep down, God has my back.
God always has, and I told you, don't even worry about it. Yeah. I said God will have you figured out by Friday, and He did. Today's Friday.
We're good. I'm great. I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm blessed.
You are.
And I always want to manifest my money. Like, I know, like, I mean, who doesn't want to find their love partner? But, like, at the end of the day, I feel like every time I find somebody, I find the wrong person, or I find somebody that I compliment but they don't bring nothing into me. So I'm just like, I'm okay right now. I want to be by myself. Because I'd be like, damn, am I single? Have I ever been single? Because I'm always entertaining a motherfucker, you know? Like this motherfucker, I've been entertaining him for months, bro. The whole fucking year, basically. And it's just like,
since we moved in,
que me sumas, güey, me eliminas, güey. You take away instead of giving to me. You're taking away my peace and my sanity. Like, it's not even worth it, like, at all. Like, bro, like, I give so much into this. Like, I try my best to be there for him whenever, like, he needed someone to communicate.
To be there for everybody.
Like, he needed me to be a shoulder, like, and an ear, and I did that. And I listened to him talk for an hour straight about, like, his family issues, and I was like, okay, like, I never brought that up. And, like, I think he did try to, like, be there for me last Thursday when I was having that problem. But all he said is, like, oh, like, are you good? And then he wanted to see me that day. Like, he was trying to, like, but not really, like, in a way, you know?
Like, you didn't feel like it was sincere?
No, I feel like it wasn't, like, he wasn't really trying to talk to me about it. He just asked
like,
about it.
Like it was sincere.
But, like, he did want to see me. I don't know. He has a lot going on, too. But I don't want to talk about that. But, yeah, like, I just want to make sure I stop letting people, like, disrespect me, like, in mischievous ways. Like, you know, when they do it, like, in the low, like, those people that don't validate your feelings, they always want to, like, treat you like you fucking tripping. I hate when that's my biggest pet peeve, bitch. If somebody tells me I'm tripping, OMG, bitch, you're just trying to push my feelings to the side, and I don't even like to talk about my feelings. That's crazy as hell to me. And I
think it's just because the way we grew up, like, that triggers us.
Yeah, I already, like, went off on people, friends, anybody, for telling me I'm tripping. I hate that word, because it's like, if I'm telling you something, trust me, you don't want to see me when I'm tripping. I'm not even trying to do that. It's just I'm trying to tell you how I feel, and you're trying to tell me I'm tripping. Oh, you crazy as hell for that.
That's why, like, I felt like when I told you, like, I feel like I say, like, a lot. That's another thing I want to work on. And I want to work on my Spanish, because I'm tired of people saying I'm a no sabo kid. I already know, okay? I already know. But I think that the way that you have been communicating, I feel like it has improved, like, significantly. Like, I feel like you really trying to show people that you care about the people that you have in your inner circle. Especially, like, I think ever since, like, I've told you, like, with my BPD, like, what triggers me, I feel like you really try to be more careful about how you communicate with me. And I feel like I really appreciate that, because, like, it's gonna make me cry. I just feel like sometimes people think that I can control my emotions when I have, like, I clearly me saying I have no control over them is maybe a little far-fetched, but I really don't. Like, it's, and I think it's just, like, I feel validated, like, that you've been communicating with me. So that's why I'm trying to feel validated and learn how to communicate with you too, because with her, she just likes to vent. She don't want to hear your bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I feel like I've been trying to tell that to my people that I care about, that I tell my issues to. It's less than 5 people, trust me. But I try to tell them, like, hey, I want you to, like, I want to be heard out. I want you to listen to me. I don't care about nobody's advice. I'm not going to listen to it. That's why I don't want to hear it. And sometimes it just makes me angry. I'm not going to lie. It makes me very upset. Angry as fuck. Even if you're trying to make me feel better, it makes me mad.
I think it's because people don't give you enough credit. I feel like it's because the way she comes off as she doesn't give a fuck, she doesn't think. Like, she comes off as very, I'm gonna do it right now and I don't care. But the way that I feel like the thing I'm learning about you, that the way that you think is that you live by learning. Like, you learn by living your life and kind of figuring out what doesn't work and what works. So, like, you're tweaking it as you go. You don't really, like, you think about it and you know what's wrong for you, but it's like you need to be sick of it to let it go.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's completely normal. I feel like we all learn different ways. Like, me, I'm gonna cry in my room for a couple weeks. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
And that's just the way I cope.
That was crazy, because, like, this person that blocked me, like, I really cared about them, but I didn't cry at all. Like, at all, bitch. I didn't cry. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
I think it's because, like, deep down you knew that you deserved better.
It was just, like, a lot of childish ways that he had. Like, you don't know how to, that motherfucker never wanted to communicate with me, bro. But I know this motherfucker can communicate, because how the fuck did he talk to me so well about his issues? Bitch. wishy-washy. No. No.
I think it's now that you're starting to, I don't know if you noticed it, but you make your boundaries so clear now, what you're willing to accept and what you're willing not to accept, how you're willing to communicate and how you're willing to receive communication. I think you should give like yourself like so much praise and so much love for that, because I think you've grown so much this year, you don't even see it.
It's insane because like this guy, like this new guy was trying to like take me on a date, and he was wishy-washy as fuck. Like he told me like, hey, let me pick you up, I want to take you out to eat, I want to like go walk downtown, it's really nice downtown.
That's what he said, honey.
It's not too nice.
No, it is really nice.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Okay, so basically he's like, I want to take you out to eat. Like he made it sound like cute, you know? I was like, I was down for it, you know, because I'm single. Like I'm not talking to nobody anymore. I was always single, but I was very much attached to that one person. But
she's loyal before the relationship starts.
I'm stupid. So after that, I was like, yeah, for sure. And then this motherfucker cancels because it's sprinkling outside.
He said
it's raining. Let's change it for tomorrow.
And then when you saw the next day?
And then I saw him out at 3 a.m. recording the road, which means he's been out all fucking night. So I'm like, oh, He hits me up the next day trying to hang out. And I'm like, it's too sunny outside. I'm good. And then he's like, oh, I see that you're already swimming. I was trying to like see if you wanted to swim. And I'm like, no. I was like, bro, you literally canceled on me and you were out last night. And like, I left him on scene. I didn't care about his explanations. I didn't listen to them. I barely even read through them. And he still be trying to like get my attention. Like he hasn't messaged me again because he sent me like 10 messages that I didn't reply to that day. But I was like, fuck you, bitch. You're already starting off bad. Like you canceled on me for no reason. You still went out.
Yeah.
Like that's weird as fuck.
I feel like he's just communicating because he like likes all your posts and shit like that and your pictures.
I don't want him.
Exactly.
Threw me off, baby. If I was barely dealing with that shit with the guy I actually really wanted and liked, because I was starting to cancel on him too. Oh, you said 6 and you're barely hitting me up at 7. That you're ready? Bye. The fuck you think I'm gonna do with you that I don't even fuck with you like that, boy? Please.
Exactly.
Okay, so, anyways, you guys, I want to tell you guys, love yourself, appreciate yourself, write down your goals.
Be fucking patient because God always has what is planned for you.
Believe and always speak
and
positive in your life.
if you don't believe in God, that's fine. The universe, whatever the fuck you believe in, always has a way of working out what belongs for you, baby. Okay?
Be positive.
Be positive.
Speak positivity into your life. Don't say I'm broke. Even if you're fucking broke,
just
don't say
you're
that.
temporarily out of funds, bitch.
No, speak like a rich bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you, hoe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in our episode. Wait, 4 episode. We'll see you guys in episode 4.
And we actually gonna try to keep up this time, okay?
Yes.
Don't come at us. Life happened.
And follow us on TikTok. I'm gonna have all our social medias in the description, like always.
Yeah.
And if you didn't see part 1 and 2, what are you doing, bro? Come on.
And ask us questions. What do you want to know?
Oh yeah. If you guys have any freaking questions, anything, any topics, anything you guys want to see us do. If you guys want to see us doing Decisiones Toxicas / cocktails, we can do it. Like we love to drink.
Not too much now, because I don't know how to make drinks.
Bitch,
I put this much alcohol.
I am bartender. I'm a bartender. Come on. If you want to see that, if you want to see us doing a cooking show, bitch, come on. Anything you want to see us do in this channel, let us know. The podcast is the main thing, but we can do little videos, okay?
Exactly.
But for sure, comment questions. Anyways, bye.